Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
Welcome back to another episode of Wrath and Story. I'm the Imperial Scribe of this vessel, the Flexible Demeanor, and it is my pleasure to document the many adventures of Jay Jones, Andrew Dickinger, and their Servo Skull companion, Daniel Fernandez. When you last left them, our boys were hit with one hell of a shock. Not only did Captain Harden suffer nearly fatal wounds, putting him completely out of commission, but his last act was to adopt both Jay and Andrew, giving them command of the ship and crew. Of course, he left one caveat. They need to kill Magnifico within the next 72 hours, or their lives are forfeit. Now, that's tough parenting. Can Jay and Andrew step up to the challenge? Stop a ship-wide mutiny while defying a chaos god? Let's find out.
All right, Daniel, I got you back on. I thought I turned that off, and
it just
definitely did not turn off.
Deep in there in his systems? Like, is there no way to wipe it?
There's like my stuff inception. I mean, the deeper I go, there's just more my stuff folders. Like somebody just kept copying the partition, and I have no idea how many copies there are.
All right, well, hopefully this doesn't happen all the time. Well, we got Daniel back online. Daniel, how you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling good. How are you two feeling?
That's a good question. I feel like if I could dramatically turn off, probably would have happened a few times today. This is a lot to take in.
I haven't been made a rogue traitor. Maybe I should have. Maybe I could have been the first Servo Skull. But you two,
Well, Daniel, you could be an honorary Servo Skull. We can get you like a little badge. You over there, make me a badge. Oh, he just ran off.
Hold on.
I didn't tell him what to make.
We're glazing over the most important issue, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
We now have the power of family. We have a dad now.
We do have the power of family. Oh my goodness. A dad. A space dad. A stasis space dad. Amazing.
He's like a dadsicle.
Oh, yeah. So many names. I feel like we should be more respectful for our very, very new dad, who's almost very, very, very much on death's door right now. But yeah, I mean...
Yeah, they said they have no idea how to cure him, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. That's a tough situation to be in when, you look at the doctors and their hands just immediately go up in the air and just do the old shoulder shrug. That's,
And it's their boss. Like, they do want to... Well, actually... Would I want to save my boss's? Never mind. That's a different conversation.
Wait, who's your boss in this example? I mean, I assume you're referring to Atris, who is dead. So,
of course, yes.
Wait, you don't think of us as like your bosses, right, Daniel? I mean, like we're buddies, we're friends.
Oh yeah, no, this workplace is a family.
Yeah, we are.
It is. I would think so. You over there? Yeah, come over here. You. Right up here. What's your name?
Yes, sir. Craig. My name's Craig.
Craig. We're like a family, right, Craig?
Do you want me to be, sir?
Craig, you're taking way too long to answer this question. I'm going to ask you again. Craig, we a family?
Yes.
Craig, you are, slow to this. All right, Craig, run 200 laps until you remember what the actual accurate answer is.
Yes, sir.
What?
Oh, he just ran off. Oh, no, I should have been specific. I meant this area. I hope he doesn't try to run 200 laps around the entire ship. That would be bad.
Yeah, and we're also in the kind of a middle of a, calamity going on, and you definitely just sent him out to die.
What? No, I told him to run laps, not, run into bullets or anything like that. And calamity, come on, right? We've been in worse situations,
Have we?
Well, I mean, there's been a couple really rough ones. Remember that one time I had to kill myself? That was bad.
Yeah, but all the other bad situations I think we've been in.
Oh, and then I got killed by demons. That one was also pretty bad.
Yeah, but like most of the demon situations, either you died, no big deal, or we just ran away from them. So,
my
I mean...
God, do the way I rate things being bad or really bad is based on if I died, some version of me died in it? Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's worst case scenario. I feel like worst case scenario would it be if I died, which has come close. So, I have good perspective on it.
Well, I guess, third time's the charm for me, I guess. But listen, so this problem that's going on, Daniel, you want to elaborate? I got some of the cliff notes, but what are we dealing with here?
Well, I believe Lieutenant Varney here was going to tell us about it. And I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but there has been a ship's guardsman who has just been standing there for this entire conversation.
Wait, this? Oh, hey, Lieutenant Varney, is it?
Varney?
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Varney, at your service. Is it sir? Is that what I should address you as?
I mean,
I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think sir is totally fine. Also, Captain of Adventure or Master Treasure Hunter will also suffice. Now that I'm in my new station.
You can just call me sir. That's fine.
Okay, Sir Captain Master. I just wanted to give you an update. There has been a large-scale mutiny over the entire ship. Fighting has broken out throughout the entire vessel. Casualties are high, seemingly. Exact numbers have not come in yet.
Do you know how many forces we have left?
It's kind of a mess right now. Communications seem to all route through something that was actually in Hardin's modifications, his cybernetics. So it's a little confused, but we have at least one security platoon at full strength awaiting your command. Others are engaged in fighting cultists on the... We're calling them cultists, Magnifico cultists.
Well, yeah. I mean, if they're uprising against us, they are now cultists. The lowest possible demotion imaginable. So,
I mean,
it's totally
I feel
fair.
like heretic would probably be like one step further.
Well, they're a heretic
heretics?
cultist, right?
I mean, they are, kind of, right?
I mean, it's
They're under the
heresy to
thrall
go
of
against the
Gozer.
captain and his awesome sons, which is us now.
But also, like, they're under the command of a guy who's possessed by Gozer. So, I mean, I feel like that factors in.
Yeah, heretic cultists. I think we're on board with that one. And wait a second, we have one security platoon? We got one left?
We have one unengaged security platoon.
Oh, okay.
That is ready for your command. The rest of them are busy fighting amongst the ship. Also,
Busy winning amongst the ship, I think is what you meant to say. Positivity, everybody. That's how we're going to get through this. And
fog
strategy.
of war means there's a little bit of chaos. But yes, sir, I assume that they will win, sir.
Absolutely.
Captain.
Absolutely, Varney.
Master?
Yeah, both of those together.
The only
whoa.
issue is that pretty much the entirety of Deck 52 has been taken control of by the cultists.
Oh boy, Deck 52. That's my. Is that the deck where they do the little extra sauce on the protein paste, where you can get that little whip on top? You know what I'm talking about? Is that deck?
I'm going to do a scholar check because I don't know what Deck 52 is.
I have fond protein paste memories of Deck 52. At least I think
Just
I
a
do.
difficulty 3.
Yeah, I mean, I just passed. Nothing special.
Deck 52 is near one of the defense batteries on the ship. That's the main thing. It's sort of support to some of the cannons that blast out at into the void. Thankfully, we don't really have anything out in the void right now that we need to fight against, but it seems like we should take that back. Also, this area does have a lot of high-tech equipment and stuff like that, which means it might be there could be dangerous things done there if people have any sort of technical knowledge.
Okay, Lieutenant Varney, here's what we're going to do. You're going to post up a security team and protect the infirmary at all costs, mainly because Captain Hardin here, also maybe because Susan is here.
Both of those things, very important.
So you're going to post them up here and you're going to defend this at all costs, while Jay and I are going to go, I guess, in the direction of everyone else and try and deal with the problem.
Yeah. I mean, that's what captains do, right? They take this kind of stuff head on. We're going to take it
This
head
is our
on.
ship, Jay. We
What?
got to take it back.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea what that entails, but we're going to do it.
We're going to take it back. We still own it, but we are going to keep it back. Keep it to ourselves. I'm getting there
I feel
slowly.
like we don't know what the scale of the fighting actually is. Are we bad with numbers? Probably. I
But-
mean, it's only like a couple dozen, right?
I know more of them dead and more of us alive is the right way to go
The
about it.
communications on the ship also seem to be consistently when anyone's trying to talk on a Vox channel, they hear insane whisperings. We've generally tried to shut down the Vox channels.
Oh, man. Has that been an ongoing problem? We haven't had like whisperings in our Vox channels for a while, right? Because I mean, I know how to use it. I just don't use it often. What was that?
Oh, no, that was just me. I was just messing with you.
Some people who've been listening to the Vox channels have then seemingly become cultists. So we've kind of been telling everyone to not listen to the Vox channels.
That is a really good point, Varney. Varney, get on the Vox channel right now. Let everyone. Oh no. Wait. Belay that order. Delay it. Do not do that order. Everyone, don't get on the Vox channel. Don't do it.
Lieutenant Varney, do you know how to communicate with everyone else via just, normal talking and hand signals, like the buddy system?
Ooh, hand
I
gestures.
have a voice, yes. That's why I've been able to activate the platoon that we have. It's been far enough away from the fighting, and we were able to get them all together old-fashioned style.
All right. Well, I think we have a plan. Do we have a plan? I think our plan is to go I think we have to go get Magnifico. I think that's the real problem.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's the crux of it, right? Like, we're assuming this mutiny happened because of Magnifico, right? Like, it's not, like, people didn't mutiny because we became captains, right? That would be crazy. I mean, we just won that case, we're
I bet
great.
they didn't have any problem with the leadership up to this point.
Oh.
I'm sure they absolutely adored Captain Hardin and the decisions that he was making.
I mean, great capes. Great capes. And what a fashion style he had going on.
He came down from the frickin' ceiling in our trial. How awesome is that?
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure everybody in the ship worked with him and knew him as personally well as we did, and had the nice quarters and was on the executive council. I mean, most weren't, but yeah, I'm sure they had it great. I'm sure he's well
we also
liked.
don't know where the executive council is. The members of the executive council.
Well, I mean, we know Susan's in the infirmary with the captain. Magnifico's clearly gone rogue. Wait, where's she's she's got the great face and she's got the extra eye and stuff.
Yeah, the lady, crap.
Lady D? Lady,
I don't know about that.
Varney's sort of like just shuffling his feet, like he knows the name of the person you're trying to remember, but isn't sure if he should interrupt you or not.
Well,
quick crew test.
We'll come up
You,
with it.
Lieutenant Varney, name, just off the top of your head, all of the executive staff that you can remember, minus Magnifico, myself, Andrew, Susan, and of course Captain Hardin.
Are you talking about Lady Kalia?
Lady Kalia! Yes, you won, you passed. Great job. It sounded like a D, it was a C. It was just one before it. Where is she?
Unknown at this time.
Okay. Well, she's also into the whole psychic stuff. You don't think she could be in danger just because, Magnifico does some weird stuff and she does weird stuff and like all our weird crew could be in trouble.
I feel like that may be related.
But I mean, clearly
certainly was something we should just glaze over.
That doesn't track because clearly I have probably one of the strongest psychic presences I would assume on this vessel. So clearly can't
all right,
be
where's
that.
the strongest psychic force right now?
Because it would be concentrating around me. I mean, I'd be kind of like the prize, right? So
No. Where is where? If you're so powerful, where is Magnifico?
Where is he?
Yes.
It's a mystery, right? The warp is a mystery. You have to coax it into. You have to persuade it to bend
some
to your
skills.
whims. Yeah, no, I mean the meditating. Yeah. I did. Close my eyes. Yes, I'm focusing. Focusing.
Is it working?
Yeah, I'm focusing. I'm thinking Andrew's.
What about now?
Bad at psychic stuff, and I'm very good. And Daniel's nice, and he plays games, and I'm just thinking.
Is it, Jay? Is it working? Where is the psychic?
Well, everything got real quiet. I was in a nice place, and I don't know. I haven't really connected. I've been pretty stressed lately, with a new dad and everything. I just feel like I need time.
That's great.
He's probably on deck 52, though, right?
Yeah. Yes. You know
Good
what?
idea.
The more I think about it, the more sure I feel that he is there. Yes.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay.
I guess. Okay, Lieutenant Varney, you're gonna stay here with your platoon. You're gonna man it and guard it at all costs.
We'll take one platoon for sure. I mean, we got only one full security platoon.
There's only one platoon. How are we going to take a platoon?
Oh, you mean, should we leave one here for the captain and Susan? I mean, we definitely probably should do that. But then we'll be without a platoon.
Yeah, I mean, do you not want to protect Susan?
No, I absolutely do. But I mean, look at all these doctors. I mean, they'd shoot so many bullets. I mean, look at all of them. They'd get hit by quite a few of them. I'd feel like they'd run out of bullets at a certain point.
There are, the doctors here it's 40K. I mean, the grim darkness of the 41st millennium.
They all have guns.
The doctors are packed. They're packing.
Look at these guys.
If there was a full assault on this place, the doctors might not be able to hold them back. But they could seal the doors.
But they could kill a Xenos, on the fly.
Yeah, exactly.
Take down your standard, little bloodletter. It matters to wander in there.
Whoa. I mean, I don't know if we'd go that far.
No, I know. But they're good. They're solid. They're solid
doctors. I don't
doctors.
know if you could find a bloodletter. Maybe we'll find
Jay,
out. I don't know.
Good news. The next time we run into a bloodletter, I will let you have all the fun.
Oh, really? Perfect.
How does that sound?
I like to have fun from a distance, from a real far distance away.
All right.
Okay.
I hope we don't have to fight anybody who's working for Korn.
Yes.
We're already fighting Gozer and his demons, which apparently his go-to thing are these weird Rombi guys.
Yes, at least they're not, things with horns and big swords. That would be a real bummer. Okay.
So the plan is to leave the platoon here, or do we trust the murder doctors to be able to murder doctor?
Yeah,
I mean, a platoon is loud and powerful. That we could use that to fight against the cultists. Maybe a distraction. I don't know. We could also just try to sneak in. We could also. Maybe Magnifico wants to talk to us. We could try to bluff our way in, but I don't know if that's the bet. These are just ideas I have.
Bluffing our way in. Well, it just so happens maybe we can do both. Or all of the, well, maybe not all of the above, but we could maybe try to sneak in and then talk to Magnifico and then, kill him.
Sure, we can try and sneak in. Yeah,
Well, we should talk to him because we need to figure out the extent of this mutiny. I mean, who else could be involved? How deep does this thing go? All the way to the top?
Half the crew?
Yeah, by numbers wise. I guess we already figured out how far it went. It went to Magnifico. Okay, well, platoon,
yeah,
men.
hopefully it doesn't go up any higher than Magnifico.
Yeah, I mean
it's Lady Kalia's unaccounted for, but besides that, everybody else on the command council's either in this. Actually, everybody else in the command council is in this room right now, or Magnifico.
True.
I mean, we do know the government policy on the ship is guilty until very much proven innocent.
Yes.
I mean, it's very hard. So clearly Lady Kalia is on the chopping block right now.
Whoa. Let's not jump to any conclusions. She's very nice, and she's got a, pretty cool eyeball thing going on.
It's guilty until proven innocent, Jay. I mean, that's how
well, of course, everybody knows that.
Rules. I guess I do
We
make
just
the
went
rules
through a
now.
trial, and that went okay. I don't know.
Yeah, hold on. He's right. We just went
now.
through a trial where we were clearly, put in a poor position to prove our innocence because we have just this strange bias. Is guilty until proven innocent the wrong way to look at this stuff?
I've got it.
What?
They're guilty until they prove that we like them more and they're not as guilty as they should be.
Bias is important when it's determining guilt.
Theoretically, if we're in charge of the ship now, we could restructure the justice system on the ship.
Oh man, rebuild the justice system. That would be kind of fun, right? We get crazy with it. They could wear kooky pants on Fridays. That'd be neat, right? That'd be fun.
Wait, your idea of fixing the justice system was, did I hear casual Fridays?
Yeah, I mean, have fun with it, it doesn't have to be this serious all the time. Imagine, right, you're in there, you've committed murder, you're gonna get murdered that afternoon, but the judge is wearing fun pants, I'm just saying. have fun.
Wait. So only the judge gets to go to support Casual Friday?
You're right.
Mean,
This could go a lot wider. Maybe the stenographer. Ooh, funny gloves.
I feel like we should probably get going at some point.
Yeah, maybe we put the cart before the funny pants horse on this one. So, all right, let's make it to 52. Let's do this thing. Let's jump in the elevator.
Okay. Are we bringing a platoon with us, or is it just us and we're gonna?
You know what? Let's bring half a platoon because they won't be as effective, but they'll be just as distracting. They're kind of like
I feel like they'll be half as
distracting and half as effective, but the defense here will be half better or more better than it is without a platoon. So it kind of works out.
Anything that you're saying right now.
Let's do this. All right, I'm going to close my eyes and point at a few of you. Here we go. And you, and you, and you, and you, and oh, that's a doctor. Too late. You're in anyways. And you, and you, and you. All right, let's do this. You guys are coming with us to certain death. Excited. Daniel, shut you off.
Well, hello there. Just your friendly Imperial scribe dropping by to clue you in on some redacted info. Now, I'm trusting you with this. You see, the recordings you found here is just a piece of a much larger whole. There are dozens of hours of additional bonus content you can find on Patreon. Entire adventures, battling monsters, malicious AI, psychers, demons, and even ancient Xenos. Most interesting. If you're curious, head to Wrath and Stories Patreon and have yourself a listen. You won't regret it. But for now, I'll return you to the boys.
All right, Daniel, I've turned you back on, Jay. I feel like I didn't get to pick any of our A-team here, and it's, as the master of, combat in general, you're like other stuff.
Well,
I feel like it should be my
I'm the master of adventure, and if this isn't an adventure, I don't know what is. Are all of you guys excited? Look at them. They look a little more solemn.
You grabbed one of the doctors and made them a medic.
Yeah, we need a medic, right? If things go sideways, you got us, right, Doc?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm ready to kill these bastards.
Look at this guy. He's a freaking murderer. He's ready to go.
But wait, Blake over there already is a medic. I mean, I feel like you're leaving Blake out.
Ooh, Blake, I'm sorry about that, buddy. How are you feeling?
I am a trained medic, but I believe Thompson over there has more medical experience than I do. I'm more about patching people up on the field.
All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get down there. It's going to be all fine. We'll take care of everything. And then you two, Blake and Thompson, you guys are going to set up a triage or something. I think that's the word. And you're going to get all the wounded together. And then, maybe put a place where you can stabilize so we can build our forces, and make sure they're not cultists. I mean, I'm looking at you, Thompson. You know what to do if they're cultists. And
the BT team, you guys got this. You're going to be kind of like our base of operations, for everybody that's going to get horribly wounded up here. I mean, not you, but
Jay, we need a new...
Definitely you. What?
We need a new name for this squad.
Ooh, yeah. What's the name? The Dirty Does... No, there's less than that.
No, I'm thinking something ferrets, maybe.
Ferret-based, okay. I feel like we've never used anything ferret-based in the past, so I think that would totally be valid now.
What eats mules? Is there something that eats mules? It's like Magnifico the mule. Is there like a...
Oh, yeah, mule eater. Gene stealers? I mean, they eat everything. So, I feel like we got it covered still.
We're going to call them the Lambda Lions. That sounds cool.
The Lambda Lions? Are lions known to eat mules consistently?
I mean, I've never seen one up close, but I'm sure they're terrifying.
I also have never really seen a mule. To be quite honest, I heard his nickname before, and I was just kind of going with it, and I felt a little insecure, and I didn't ask anybody because I feel like they'd laugh at me. But
oh, I know what a mule looks like. I have no idea what a lion looks like. What does a lion look like?
Oh, I don't know. Never seen one, but they sound scary. They say they've got teeth coming out of their eyes. Weird, really weird creature.
No one says that.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
So
there is a ding that interrupts this conversation as the elevator reaches deck 52.
Shit! Okay. Well, team unnamed, because you're a mysterious team. Team unnamed. Get in front of Andrew and I, and in front of B&T. We need them for your wounds later. Let's work our way out of here slowly, cautiously. Andrew, you want to slide back here to the back of the elevator with me?
Oh, well, I mean, okay. I like try to shuffle past them, and I'm definitely too bulky for this elevator and all these people, but I eventually get back there.
You, random soldier person, stick your head out the side and just look to the right, to the left, and then come on back here and tell us what you see.
Oh, okay. It's creepy.
It's creepy. Whoa, okay, that's interesting intel.
But
what can we use
but
that
is there
for?
enemies?
Oh, yes.
Maybe. So
Confusing answer.
there's people.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And there's a lot of dead bodies around, so that's not great.
Okay.
But the people that I do see are floating about a couple feet off the ground and glowing.
Whoa. Oh, okay. Wait, now are these dead people or are these living?
No. They seem to be living people.
And they're just kind of floating.
Wait. We missed an important question, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Is this not what they do normally?
Oh, are we testing any weird levitation tech on this floor? You know, it could be a thing. I heard there was a lot of technology up here.
Not that I've been informed of, sir.
So it doesn't look like
there
fun floating.
What about latent psychers? Maybe there's a bunch of latent psychers on the floor.
They're all here, then. I don't know. I see, just looking down the hall, there must be at least 20 of these people that are just sort of flowing and glowing, full of greenish energy.
Greenish energy. Green seems bad. I feel like if it was.
Do you wanna look?
Real quick, wait.
I'll do it.
What type of green are we talking? We talking like coral green? We talking like emerald green? There's a couple different greens.
Green.
Ooh,
Sort of an
seafoam.
emerald green.
That's not a good green. Seafoam would have been good,
all right,
though.
rock, paper, scissors to see who has to look.
No, I think you can go look. And I just point to the guy who was just looking a moment ago.
But he
goes
already
back
looked.
out. Do you want me to go forward?
No.
I can't really communicate if I go too far.
Yeah, stay right there. Tell me, they're floating. Does it look like fun floating? Like, are they having a good time with it? Or are they like, look like they're sad or sleepy or
We're
screaming?
wasting time, Jay.
Well,
their eyes are glowing green. They seem to not see anything around them.
but not like a fun float, right? Like they're not doing like whee and spinning or anything like that. It's just bad
It doesn't
float.
seem. No, they seem to be frozen.
Okay.
Okay. I just push my way past everybody and walk out the door.
His description is accurate. There are a deck. This deck is actually mostly one long hallway. The doors on the right lead to the large guns, and the doors to the left are like the support areas for that.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to say the
restroom or, like,
teeny
offices
guns
and
on the
stuff like
left.
that. No, the ship is big enough that the gun on the left is not the exterior of the ship. If you realize.
Yeah. Okay.
But to the right is the exterior of the ship. You just looking down this long hallway, you just see, this guy said 20. There must be, I mean, you have better eyes because of your augmetics and whatnot. There must be about 50 of these humans that are just sort of floating there. There are also lots of dead bodies on the ground.
Is there a higher concentration to the left away from the guns or towards the guns?
There seems to be more as you go deeper as you go further down the corridor, is what it looks like.
I think we should go left, Jay. Higher concentration of demon people usually means demon people.
You're right about that. Also, though, a higher concentration of demon people is bad. I thought we were going to come up here and they're going to be, people in robes waving around signs like Magnifico's the best, and we could just shoot them. That's what I was hoping for, at least.
I mean,
we could still shoot these guys. Do you want us to shoot these guys?
Oh, hold on. We should test something. These las guns, these power packs don't come cheap. And now that Andrew and I are running the ship, we got to start thinking about finances and thrones, and lasers cost money, right,
Susan
Andrew? How much is a single laser? Like if he fires off one.
What? I'm gonna do a scholar check to see if I can find out how much a single laser blast costs.
You can.
The Ministorum has an actual value for every laser. It's got to be on a piece of paper somewhere.
I mean, to be fair, you can charge up a las gun by just throwing the power pack on a fire, and it'll eventually start working again for a little while.
So this is like a -5 check. Like I automatically know
Every
it
time
costs
you know what, you could be right about
positive
this.
cents.
Every time a last gun is fired, the Imperial, like the entire Imperium actually makes money. It's because they function off of war. Get out there and shoot some lasers, boys. We're having a rough quarter. The numbers came in and we are down. We got to get out there and fire these bad boys off.
I'm not even going to roll. I'm just going to look at Jay and I'm like, I'm pretty sure a burst of light costs nearly... We might make money on bursts of light.
Oh, shit. Get out there. Let's shoot this stuff. You. Get out there. Fire at those floaty things.
They begin to fire in earnest. They rip one of the guys full of holes.
Nice.
And this glowy guy then sort of groans in pain, dies while he's floating in the air, and then just collapses on the ground.
All right. Very effective.
Wait, hold on. Did we consider maybe if we kill Magnifico, they won't be floaty and possessy anymore?
One of those, drop the big dude and they all go sleepy time. Didn't we discuss
I'm pretty
this
sure
already?
that was in fact the original plan.
Yeah,
Drop
we
the big
discussed
guy
this
and then all go
last
sleepy
time, but we still have to get by them to get to Magnifico to make them all go sleepy time. So we could just shoot them.
I mean, hold on. I'm going to test something.
Okay.
All right, so I've got my arc pistol up and my shock maul in the other hand. I'm going to walk down the hall slowly, and I'm going to walk, let's say 15 feet away from one of the floaty people. Does it react?
It does not.
I walk another 10 feet. I'm now 5 feet away. Does it react?
No, it doesn't.
I move to maximum arm length, and it's not energized. I reach out with my shock maul, and I poke one of them, and then take a step back.
He sort of floats in the air a little bit, like you move him a little bit in his floating, as if he's just sort of floating in a zero gravity situation.
They're just piñata people, Jay. I mean, they're clearly not doing anything. So I think, and I walk up and I just like push one to the side.
He's pushed to the side.
I like look up and down. I look at the floor. Where's the candy? Where's the candy? Did you find any?
No, you don't.
You said piñata people. Did you all heard him? He said piñata people, right? You assume candy, right? I mean, that's the only thing that comes.
Why would people be filled with candy, Jay?
I don't know. They're floating off the ground with green eyes and stuff. I don't know what's going on here.
So the next time that you're floating off the ground when you use your imagined psychic powers, then I get to hit you with my shock maul so all the candy comes out.
Whoa. That's I think that's a little extreme. Also, if I do manage to do that, I mean, pretty cool. Maybe take like a Vox photo or something. It'd be pretty neat.
I mean, it would be cooler if candy also came out of you.
Listen.
I'm just saying.
All right. We got to focus up. I'm mad, but clearly these things aren't causing any problems. We can probably just walk by them and maybe just get to...
All right. One of the corpses, not corpses, I guess floating piñata men, guys, begins to quiver a little bit. Doesn't seem anything that particularly spawned it, but just begins to quiver and shake, and you see that they seem to be getting older. They seem to be aging rapidly.
What?
And then they scream an impossible scream of pain, and then just sort of turn to dust.
Wow, that was... What happened there? That was pretty bad.
It is very scary. You guys are going to need to make some fear checks. So the difficulty is going to be 4, and you need to make a resolve roll.
Ooh, that's very
Okay,
spooky.
so this is funny. You want to hear something funny? My resolve is a 2, so the only way I can pass this is on a double 6.
Oh, no. That's good. Well, be my guest, Edro, and roll your resolve check.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't pass, but I did roll a 6 on my wrath die.
A 6?
Okay.
Because all I have is a single die and a wrath die.
You're
That's all I've
afraid,
got.
but it's cool how afraid you are.
Is that what happens?
Man, I'm so cool because I'm so scared.
Okay. Technically, you are now afraid until the end of the scene, or until the source of your fear is eliminated. As long as there are these floating corpses here, that is the source of your fear. Or, until you kill Magnifico. Until that is done, you get a +2 difficulty to all of your tests because you are afraid. The only other way to clear it is if somebody makes a fellowship test. Not a fellowship test, specifically a leadership fellowship test. Can help break you out of the fear.
If only there was someone out here you trusted to give you the guidance you need. But before that happens, I gotta roll for my resolve test to see if I'm going bananas. All right, so my resolve is a 5 because my willpower is pretty decent. So I just gotta get a 4 here. No problem at all. All right, that is a 4 and a 6 and 3 ones. None of those ones are on my wrath die. It was just the 4. Literally the only uninteresting number of 1s and 6s is the one that's on my wrath die. Oh man, I don't want to be spooked. I just need 1 more success with 3 dice. I am going to use a wrath here so that I can hopefully break through this. Oh my god, that roll was insane. I re-rolled those 3 dice into 2 6s and a 5. Holy crap.
That is success.
So I just shake through it. Basically, it's so crazy, it just kind of just completely flies over. Like, it doesn't stick because it's just so out of the ordinary. I'm like, weird.
I mean, I think one of the creepiest things about this all is you look around the corridor and you realize there's, like, dust covering lots of the corridor, and you realize, that's like people dust. I don't know if, Jay, you didn't notice that, or, like, that doesn't bother you nearly as much.
I feel like his resistance is due to experience more than anything else.
I've been around a lot of people dust in my past. Yeah, this is, they're just like floating dust people. Man, this is really gonna hit the sanitation department. They are gonna be pissed when they get up here.
I just want to clarify, since I didn't pass, but I still rolled a 6 on my wrath die. Can I just convert that to glory? I mean, I'm still afraid, but
yeah, you're gloriously afraid.
Yeah,
gloriously terrified. Andrew, you all right, buddy?
I mean, like, there's dust everywhere. Someone needs to clean in here.
Yeah, we'll get the sanitation crew up here and get your arm is shaking a little bit, buddy. You got something wrong with the electronics?
I'm not afraid of time. I don't replace my body because I'm afraid of getting old. What are you talking about?
Oh, buddy, they're just floating. They're just floating dust people. It's cool, man. You're gonna be fine. You're not gonna turn old. You're so young and mostly robot.
The rest of the squad is starting to freak out a little bit.
Whoa. Hey, everybody. Everybody here is young. You're all young and fit and totally fine and not running to your deaths.
So were they, and then they got juiced or mosquitoed or dusted or something. I don't know, because the chaos shit is happening.
Guys, we can't focus on all the chaos shit. We gotta focus on where we can point our last guns so they go away. Listen.
Jay, they have a point. They turn to chaos dust. We gotta get out of here.
No. Everybody, okay, hold on. I want to go up to one of the floating bodies and like grab one of their arms to lift myself up onto like a railing so that I'm leaning on one of the floating bodies to give a speech. I'd like to do a leadership check. I assume this is what this would be, correct? To try to
leadership to break people out of fear. Yeah.
Break them out of their fear. Well, I actually, believe it or not, I have a 7 in leadership.
The difficulty for this is 2. No, it's 5. It's not 2.
What the hell? The difficulty for this is a 2. I was like, oh, sweet. Oh, wait, no, more than double that.
I read the formula wrong. Sorry. It's 2 plus another fact.
That was quite a roller coaster there for a moment. I was like, oh, great. I can
Sorry, I guess I'm afraid too.
Sleepwalk my way through this speech. All right, so I need a 5. All right, 7 dice. Here we go. Rolling. Guess what, everybody? I not only succeeded on an 8, but I rolled a 6 in my wrath die, baby. This is the best damn speech while hanging on a undead piñata person anyone's ever given. So I'm leaning on the piñata person, right? As I've grabbed their arm to pull myself up to the railing, an open railing area where there's just a vast amount of like drop space behind me because of course.
And you look back at me while you're making it, and somehow there's just now an Imperial Guardsman in front of me. And you don't know how he got there.
That's
like I'm just
interesting.
holding up my hands on his shoulders, just like
I mean, look at these piñata people. Look at them. They were not prepared. They weren't trained platoon soldiers. They weren't murder doctors. They weren't a servo skull who once became and might still be a god somewhere. And they weren't my friend. Someone who possesses the most powerful weapon in the known universe. Someone I've seen literally almost try to kill an alternate version of myself. Who's fought demons. Who's, beat up on aliens and run away from demons many times. Buddy, we can do this thing. We can kill Magnifico. All right? You just gotta get your head in the game.
All right. I feel better. I do have the most powerful weapon in the universe, the power of friendship.
Yes. Yes.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah, that one. Wow. I really connected on that one.
Jay, the floating, God, this is a term we're using, just like Rombies, it's the term now. One of these piñata people.
Yep, definitely.
The one that you are holding onto actually begins to quiver and shake and scream and turn into dust.
Whoa, come on, read the room, jeez. And
Rude.
I fall because I'm leaning on them. So, okay, I meant to do that. I landed gracefully, sort of. Ow.
But your speech was good enough that people are no longer, spooked by this.
Man, that particular now I'm just mad. That was just rude. I mean, you were in the middle of something.
I know,
and it was
right?
Great, and then they just turned into dust.
And there's
wait your turn.
They're everywhere on me. Jeez. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna definitely need a shower after this. I mean,
what do you think they're doing? What is something draining them? What is this?
I don't know. Well, they're turning into dust, and we know Gozer's big on the whole, chaos god of architecture type of deal. So, is he possibly stripping them for material or turning them into material? Dust could be, pre-cement. I don't know.
Could just be sucking power out of them or something, like a battery.
That's probably very likely. And it doesn't look like they're having a good time, just by the uneasy screaming that happens there at the end. So, wait a second. When we shot them, they just kind of died. They didn't explode screaming into gas, right? Or dust?
Hold on. I don't know if just shooting all of them is the solution we're looking for. I think we just need to go kill Magnifico and then we're fine.
I guess that's true. But if
I
not,
feel like
we're
the
leaving
mercy-
basically a whole bunch of batteries hanging out here for Magnifico and Gozer, right?
Well, hold on. Let me clarify. First of all, yes, that's a possibility. Second of all, we have no idea how many battery people there actually are. Third of all, I am all fine if they're still in this state. We got to do what we got to do after the fact. But I mean, Magnifico needs to go, clearly.
Is this the burden of command? These kind of tough decisions, whether to shoot piñata people? Man, this is tougher than it looks.
It's so easy to just murder your crew, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. But now that we're captain, I mean, there's expectation coming with this, right? Wow, morale.
To murder the crew?
No,
I feel like you got the
expectation to
wrong
not murder the crew. As a captain, you got to build morale. It was on one of those leadership pamphlets I read a while ago.
By murdering the crew.
No, not murdering the crew.
That's
what I'm
how
saying,
commissars do it.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
But this crew all didn't sign up for military positions. Not every one of them. I mean, look at this guy. Oh, no, this is the vendor. This is the protein paste vendor. Oh, this is the guy that puts the little stuff on top. Dang it. We can't kill him. He makes the best protein paste.
Well, you know what that means. It means we have to go, take care of Magnifico right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to.
Lead the way.
Okay. Wait, me lead the way? Hold on. We got a patrol of people to do this. Hey, you several people. You out front. You 6. We'll pull up the rear and watch it. Protect everyone. You got this. So we kind of hang back and let some of the troops go in front of us.
All right. You continue through the incredibly strange and spoopy deck 52. You eventually
It's so
reach...
strange that in the 38,000s, they renamed Spooky to Spoopy. It's so strange. But the Emperor, well, I guess not the Emperor. The Emperor was long gone. He was the last bastion of keeping it spooky. And then, as soon as he became the real Emperor, and he's still alive, as soon as he became tired, and because I know all this is being recorded.
Back to Spoopy.
He went Spoopy. What an aside. Wasn't that fun? Anyways, what's going on, Daniel?
You move through the very, let's say, creepy deck 52, so we don't go on another linguistic tangent. I love talking about linguistics quite a bit, actually, but...
Oh, no, we went on a linguistic tangent already, somehow.
Shoot. You eventually reach a large sealed bulkhead that you know is sort of the power generator for this level, that sort of powers all of the various guns. And it is closed, but also you see the emerald green light glowing, just seems to be like pulsing from the door. There is something, I want to say bad. There's at least something glowy on the other side of this door.
Glow is never good. And,
glowy sometimes good.
Yeah. I'm no, what are they called?
The birthday cake that we made
Smarty
had all the glowy
policeman.
stuff on it was pretty great.
Wait, what?
You don't remember that?
The glowy birthday cake?
Oh, you weren't there for that.
Wait a second. Was there a birthday party I wasn't invited to? Hold on a second. Whose birthday was it? Why wasn't I invited? And who do I have to beat up after this?
I don't know what you're talking about. There was no such birthday with glowy,
You were probably
awesome
dead
cake.
at the time. Don't worry about it.
Oh. Well, it must have been very hard for you, going, well, I was dead. I was so dead.
Delicious cake. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know.
Never
You're
had
probably
anything
torn
like
up
it.
about it, just eating cake by yourself.
There was enough that we could actually get seconds.
Because I was dead.
Who'd have thought?
The guardsmen, while you're having this conversation, they're not really guardsmen. I've been using guardsmen sort of interchangeably, which is something that you sort of say to describe anybody who's like a soldier. But technically, these are, they're not part of the Imperial Guardsmen, the Astra, whatever,
Militarum?
They're not part of that, but they're your guardsmen who are working with you. They all have their las guns sort of pointed at the door and are looking back at you like, what should we do?
Oh, right, yes.
You should remember that you're not guardsmen, you're guard people. Also, I should probably open the door, I feel.
Yeah, I think so. Let's get in position. I step back from the door a little bit and whip out my Ranger long rifle and try to train it on the gap of where he's going to slide open the door. So if there's anything immediately there, I can take a shot.
The bulkhead itself is going to lift up into the ceiling. That's how it works. So it's not going to be a left-right opening. So if you're
I'm still aiming. I'm still aiming for left-right. I'm going to be very surprised.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do I have to make a techies check for this, Daniel?
Yes. Just simple. Difficulty 3.
Lots.
You
Did
mean
get a
you
success
rolled
on the
lots?
raft die?
I didn't get anything special on the wrath die, but I am able to push 2 6s.
Okay.
Ooh.
You can open the door instantly, or you can open it slowly. Which would you prefer?
How dramatic do you want this door opening to be?
Let's just, I feel like surprise is probably the best option, as opposed to just letting it open slowly and, something could know that it's opening slowly. I feel like just instant open and then we do it, right? Yes?
That's your choice to make. You're the tech guy.
This is
I
our
realize
most
I'm
important
saying this-
decision we're going to make right now. So, think about it a while, Andrew.
I realized I was asking this of the machine spirit of the door, which definitely cannot answer back, and I just pushed the button and instantly opened
Is
the
it
door.
asleep? You're like, open. Ah! just slides open.
As the door flies open, you see Magnifico, or I guess it's Magnifico.
Gozerifico!
Floating in the middle of the room. His body is partially architectured now.
Ooh. Which parts are partially architecture?
His arms and his legs are covered in stone, and you see that there are dramatic bits of Imperial architecture, Gothic architecture built all over him now.
Like sprouting off of him?
Yeah, sprouting off of him.
Oh my god!
It's like growing out of him. It's not pretty, and you hear another scream and pop from further down the corridor, and you see Magnifico shake, and another bit of his body is converted into architecture.
Oh, so they are batteries.
Crap. They are battery people.
Or foundation, right. Whatever it is. Either way, it's bad. Every single one seems to be turning him more and more into whatever the hell he's turning into.
Okay.
A mini.
Of course, as soon as the door opens, he has been floating in the air with his eyes closed. When the door opens, he opens them. He looks at the two of you and your squad and says, "No, I'm too close." What do you do?
All right, Jay, you know the plan. It's always the same plan. Shoot it in the head.
Shoot
it's
it in the
psyker.
head. Psyker.
The demons are already there, right? So then, like, all that can happen is, like, not more demons. It just, maybe makes its head explode or something. Shoot it in the head.
Yeah, and luckily, no weird buttresses coming out of his head, just out of his arms and legs. It's like they don't even know their own weakness. Dumbass.
I mean, his whole body is looking a little more gray and stony, so... he does have a little bit more armor than you.
This is going to be fine. One shot, one kill. Here we go. And I'm going to try to shoot him right in the head, Daniel.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to do an aim, and I'm going to do a called shot, which would be small. Is that right, Daniel, if I'm aiming for the head?
Yeah, so additional 3 difficulty.
Okay. So then with that in mind, with an additional 3 difficulty, what's the defense on Magnifico?
6.
Oh, wait, is it 6 with the 3, or is it 6
with
then...
the 3? Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
God, I was going to say a 9?
Yeah.
What the hell? All right, so I got aim at least. So since I'm using my Ranger long rifle, typically instead of adding 1, I add 2, which is nice. So that means I've got a nice old 12 dice. Here we go. Come on, baby. Need a 6. Just 50%. That is a 6. Nothing bad on my Wrath die. I can't push any 6s, though. But you said with called shot at a small, I get 2 extra damage dice. Is that right?
Yeah, 2 more damage dice on the attack. Yes,
all right.
Because you shot him in the head.
And I couldn't convert any additional 6s. So just my regular damage die and these other 2, which means, oh my god, 2 6s. So that's 14 damage, no pen.
Okay. You hit him in the head.
Yes, and...
14... no pen?
No pen, just 14 damage.
Oh, okay, he takes 2 damage.
And then the death?
Yeah, that's what?
Because he was shot in the head. Wait. What are we, Andrew? It's been so long that we've shot a psyker in the head. It's gonna be fine. He's gonna explode when he tries to touch the warpy stuff. We're good. We might as well even, take. I did it in 1 shot. Did you see that? I got him right away.
I mean, we just pull up a chair at this point. It's just inevitable.
Yeah, he's going to blow himself up. Don't worry, everybody. We're going to be fine.
Magnifico says, "You interrupt a ritual that you should not have interrupted. But you brought more power to me." He waves his hand as he descends to the ground. He's just standing on the ground now. But all of the guardsmen who are with you are now floating in the air.
Oh, no.
Like piñata people.
No.
Man.
No.
Thompson, Blake.
And all the other soldiers.
I remember the names
Everyone
of all
else is all the other ones who had names and personalities. Oh, no. Doctor, murder doctor, why? Don't worry, everybody. It's going to be fine. This is, we're not going to let you get turned to dust or get affected by time or whatever. We'll get you out of this.
I don't think they can hear you, Jay. They're definitely just floating there with glowiness.
Okay. Well, Magnifico, buddy. How you doing?
Magnifico has now simply moved behind a large metal crate, giving him +2 defense because he has cover.
Still a complete prick. All right, we were talking. We were talking.
Yeah.
We were engaging. Although I did shoot him in the head.
I mean, we did the initiative here of trying to put forth conversation and talk this out, and now he's just rejected it.
I'm not here to talk.
I mean, all right.
Okay, well, what are you here for? As I'm doing this, I'm starting to move to like he obviously went behind a crate for cover, so I'm trying to like motion to Andrew as like go around as like to like flank him.
Yeah, Andrew will need to do that on his turn though, as part of his.
Does he respond to my question about what is he doing here?
I'm bringing my master into the world.
I give Andrew the classic, the look that we have mastered over years of being in this terrible universe, which is fuck.
Thanks for listening to this grimdark tale. It seems the final battle is about to begin. Can Jay and Andrew stop Magnifico and Gozer once and for all? Tune in next time to... Wait a second. You can listen to our next episode right now? On Patreon? Why, yes. You see, on Patreon, our backers are always one entire episode into the future. There you can also enjoy bonus episodes and get access to our Discord, where you can chat with the boys along with tons of other wonderful listeners every day. Definitely check it out. Special thanks to Daniel Fernandez for inserting his soul into a servo skull and helping these two as Game Master. If you enjoyed this episode, why not leave a rating and review on your favorite podcast app? We'd really appreciate it. Also, our theme song was composed by Kyle Fryer. You can check out his music on SoundCloud. And until next time, goodbye.